Welcome back, everybody, to I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. A special 2 guys, 1 duvet. I knew you would love that. I knew you would love that.
We're back, baby.
How did you forget that we shared a bed together 8 months?
It was 8? I thought it was 6.
Oh, it's 6.
I'm trying to suppress.
I was going to say, even weeks of therapy. I forgot that. Now I exclusively, every bed, even when I'm alone, I sleep in a sleeping bag because of that. Just in case somebody's there.
I remember the sequel that we did in Melbourne this year where you had to sneak over and share a bed with me. Because George didn't let you in. And you're like, 2 guys, 1 duvet. And I'm like, alright, let's do it.
Exactly. The sneak edition. That was just for us. We didn't record. We didn't do any. You know what I mean?
No footage. That was a real one. Yeah.
Well, it's not just us. It's little LeBron as well.
Oh, he made it.
So, he's by the phone just in case we get some callers.
Wait, I've not done this podcast for a year. You've met LeBron now, right?
No. I won't be doing this right now. I mean, outside his house, hiding in a bush. So that was because I got to Melbourne. That was the last time I saw Evan at the Melbourne Comedy Festival. He's running a show called Kick-Ons Comedy. Oh, Comedy Kick-Ons, is it?
Oh, Kick-Ons Comedy, yeah.
That's what I thought it was, yeah. And then first night there, George Zach, all I said to him was like, I'm coming in, just leave me keys or be there. That's all he had to do to let me in. And then he was off getting fucked up or whatever. Went to meet him there. Hang on for a bit, then he went back and just passed out or whatever the fuck. So I'm outside the X for the pocket.
Yeah, I found out more of the story from him where he was like vomiting on his way home because he was so fucked up, and he had come to you before he left, being like, "I'm fucked, I'm going to bed," and you're like, "I'll be fine, mate. Just No.
I didn't say that. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, Sid, I'll come with you. I'll say goodbye." By the time I'd done that, he'd already left. Like
so I was like, to say goodbye.
No. I mean, I was like 10 minutes behind him or something like that. If that, you know what I mean? Just talking shit. I think I was hanging because I was just rolled the joints or whatever or something like that. And you know how I do.
Yep, legal marijuana in Australia. Legal marijuana.
That sweet avocados. and then my boy here. There were 2 guys, 2 guys, 1 duvet. It's 2 lads, one quilt. If you put it down into English terms and stuff like that. It's too many dudes in one duvet. Anyway, put it that way. But what are you gonna do? We learned a lot. We realised we're definitely not gay. and if we are, I don't like Canadians and you don't like people with afros. We got a type at least. Yeah. You like bald Scotsmen, and I like.
Did you just refer to yourself as bald?
No, I'm saying I'm the opposite of me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't bring it up. Last night, everybody was saying nice for seeing afro. I was like, get fucked.
Dude, it's the best for seeing afro.
Call me Sadio Mane. I was like, you rats.
Dude, at least you and LeBron have something in common.
Only reason I'm doing it, I got the barbers. I'm saying, push it back a little bit, take a little bit off the fade this bit.
Dude, you want to go to Turkey with me?
I love fucking turkey.
No, we'll do it up.
Oh, you mean like taking hair, taking teeth? Yeah. Who done that though? Leo Kearse?
Leo Kearse did.
I haven't seen him recently. What's it look like?
It's great.
I'd be sick of me like dreads or whatever now. I'm like, what? You remember the black implants, did you?
The only thing is you now have to go to Turkish barbers and they just set your face on fire every time.
Do you have to go back? Do you have to keep going back or is it one and done?
Oh, I think it's like titty implants, right? So like it lasts for like 15 years.
Oh, sick then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then, yeah.
It's good, it's cheap, it's like titty implants.
It's really, yeah. I mean, it's like whether you survive 15 years, fuck knows what they're doing. But
they call it the hairport because people go there so much just for that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And turkey teeth as well.
What's turkey teeth?
That's like where you get your white teeth, like Paul Smith, he's got his...
Oh, you went to Turkey for it?
Yeah. Oh, no one actually probably him, he probably just got it regular.
He probably had somebody come in-house for it.
Yeah, he's got I think he owns a Turkish person. That's specifically how he did it. Which is weird that turkey is good for the teeth because like hummus is tough to get up, you know what I mean? Like that's staying on your breath, that's staying in your teeth.
What?
So you reckon? Turkish
Hummus?
love hummus, yeah.
Have you eaten hummus before? That's the easiest thing to eat and it doesn't.
No, but I'm saying but
it doesn't smell.
It's brown paste. How could that?
Yeah, it's paste. You swallow it.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon that's why they put
chickpeas, dude.
No. I put it under my gums and let it sit. Let's go.
I don't think you're fucking eating the right fucking hummus.
What's that thing in America where you put the
chewing tobacco?
Yeah, but what's the name of it? It's got a...
Chew? Oh, dips?
Dips, yeah, that's it, yeah. I've been fucking very light head off that, but let's go back to the... What?
As if you think hummus is something you can just shove in your teeth.
That's the riff.
You know what hummus is, right? Like you dip carrots into it and you eat
Yeah.
it. Like you put it on a shawarma.
Yeah.
Alright, this fucking guy. Alright.
Well, we're here now at the new venue. This can be Creatures of the Night Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Starting on June 8th. I'll be out in Amsterdam, but you better FaceTime me in for sure. Just a shell of a man. What?
Oh, we gotta get a TV up here so we can actually FaceTime people.
Oh my lord, that was sick. Then we could get anybody in.
We can get in here. That's
Yeah,
what we
exactly.
did with Wilson's. Anyway.
I mean, they'd have to answer. Not anybody. Like, I'm still just calling LeBron. I'm like, he'll answer. 20 minutes into my set. Give him a chance.
You need to meet LeBron, man.
Oh.
How close have you come recently?
Well, I've planned my trip to LA, so I've booked my flight there and stuff like that.
So you'll be in the same city?
And all that sort of, yeah, so, and I'm
Did you
going
buy
to
a
the
ticket?
first game of this, no, because the schedule's not being released yet.
Okay.
Like, after the finals a week, and me and Ronan will jump on it.
How much does it cost to sit courtside?
I mean, I don't even think I think because of LA, I think it's all celebrities. That's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? Like, I just finished watching The Winning Time. You watched that?
So
Like,
good.
It's sick.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly couldn't do better. But
It's so good on it.
Jenny Buss, like, just doesn't have just all the buttons are open.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. So he was the first to implement like the cheerleaders. Like Paula Abdul was the first ever cheerleader. Yeah. So we done that. So I think now it's more like they're all owned by celebrities, all companies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So but you can still get behind. They can get behind the basket, which is kind of courtside, but not.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So if you can get behind the basket, how much would that ticket cost? 1,000? 2,000?
Like it'll be the first few games of the season. So like the first game's gonna be expensive as fuck. You know what
Why
I mean?
don't you crowdfund a ticket for you to go sit?
Oh, that's great. That is.
Because you want to see LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly.
So you ask everybody.
Ronan, fuck off. You're on the bleachers. You're on the nosebleeds.
No, do 2 seats. Don't just do for you.
Yo, that's a great idea. That
Yeah, man.
Get
so you do
the
a
king
campaign for
courtside or
like 2
something,
months. Yeah.
That's sick.
Do it all through Edinburgh. Just preach
And just
like,
make it
donate
like
money to so I can sit
Yeah, of
courtside.
course. And then make it like, I mean, it's serious, but it's you know what I mean. Like most of the GoFundMe's are like, someone needs a new leg or something. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Wait, is that most of the GoFundMe's? How many fucking legless people?
I pay for a lot of legs. I'd say. You know, it's shit like that. It's like dying. Like so, I don't want it to be like Make-A-Wishy. You know what I mean? So.
Or Make-A-Wishy, dude.
I guess, but then I'll be like, hey, look at this, that's cancer. Sure.
But my hairline's going. Please let me meet LeBron before it goes fully.
We can do something like that. Be like, let's get both our hairlines in the same building together. Yeah. Because I was thinking of signs. I was gonna like one night I'll be going like dressing like I want to get like full Lakers suits.
Dude, you got the whole Edinburgh Fringe. You got all that
exactly,
shit.
yeah.
Get people to pay for you to sit courtside.
That would be sick.
Or do it where you can actually sit courtside at a game. So like go to like Denver or something.
Oh
where
yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
what I'm
afford
thinking,
courtside
like
seats.
Sacramento would be the
There
way.
you go,
I
that's
mean,
closest,
California, But it'd have to be because the first game was like the first game obviously would be a bit more expensive or packed. You know what I mean? Like it was the first game of the season and stuff. And I think they're playing the Warriors or whatever. And then the second game, third game, you know what I mean? Normally they do like it depends on the team as well. Like if you're playing a Sacramento, it's miles cheaper than if you're playing a Warriors or whatever, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Or Denver, exactly, for example. But I'd go, if that was an option, I'd fly anyway. Like I'm going to hit up Ronnie Chang as well, because when I was going last time, he was trying to get me like nets. Like he sits courtside and stuff. He's like, I can get you tickets. I don't know if you
What's
won't be
your
courtside, but it'd be like, you know what I mean? He can get them through his
that's
agency and all that sort of shit. He just doesn't take advantage of it that much because he's fucking busy, I guess. You know what I mean? But I got nothing to do. I'm not on NBC. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. That would be sick though. I'd just be there with all these crazy rich Asians.
But what you can't do if you go to the game, you can't give everybody in the front row gummy bears.
What? There I can because LA is legal.
Okay, in LA, maybe,
fine,
but you can't
give it up the players. Don't give them the players.
Don't be doubting strangers, man.
LeBron's playing real slow today. Looks hazy out there. Like,
I believe I can fly. Finally, the fucking Space Jam 2 is better than the first one.
that's so funny. It's not Air Jordan.
Okay,
it's
hold on.
High Jordan.
I need to say this because in Australia, Kyle came on my show and doused
This is
the
comedy.
audience.
This is comedy kick on. So he sells it to me.
Audience.
He sells it to me. He's like, yo, come, it's a crazy show. You know what I mean? Which I don't drink or smoke before shows. So for this, I was like, that's sick. I can go up high. Maybe I can go up like with 2 bevies in me. Ooh, that's crazy for me.
Which is
you know what I mean?
Go
For me,
up high.
crazy.
Go up with 2 bevies.
He's fucked anyway. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. And he's going like. It fucking starts off sick with the, what's the song you sing? What's the one you do?
From the window to the wall.
Yeah, how do bitches crawl? Yeah. Little John.
Skid motherfucker.
Skid, yeah, exactly.
Goddamn.
He'd be dropping the N-word like crazy as well.
The N-word's not even in that song.
Is it Little John?
Well, maybe later on in the song.
We stop it before we get there. But not the chorus, yeah. So you say Little John didn't say the N-word for 3 minutes. I know you're wild.
What is this, like Blue's Clues for the N-word? Like we're trying to find it in a song?
I'll tell you this, I'll put the headphones in, and every time I get hard, somebody said it. That's how I know.
Your hair just straightens a little bit.
So you tell your story, and then I'll pepper in
okay.
my stuff.
So Kyle comes in.
I'll pepper in my excuses.
Kyle comes in, he's already high, he's like, oh, put me on early, don't let me close.
I mean, our friend gave us gummies, weed gummies, and they were all stuck together, so it was like a piece of flubber with it.
Yeah, so like one giant gummy.
Yeah, so
which is fine that you can't share with people.
Yeah.
If it's one. Yeah. Because that's how he sold it to me, that it was one gummy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't tell you the mass of that one gummy. This is a world record attempted.
So did you rip apart parts of the gummy?
Yeah. So he's killing whatever, brings me on.
Yeah, it was a fun show, it was a blast. I bring Kyle up, Kyle's high, and we're like, alright, fucking have fun.
Yeah.
You started doing well.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time until you started talking about how high you were, and that's fine, right? Talk about how high you are, right? Australia, it's not legal, but you can still talk about it, sure. You're not gonna get in trouble because it's now in your system.
You know how
and not on you. It's not on you because it's in your system.
Yeah.
And then what do?
Well, there was 2 guys in the front row that they look like fucking Cheech and Chong, literally though.
They
like one
were
of them was like
white.
Mexican.
They were white Cheech and Chong.
Mexican-y, like they had like a big claw of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I picked them. They were stoners.
How many Mexicans in Australia?
I was right. How many Mexicans? I don't know. What do you call them? Like a gaggle? There's 2 of them. A gaggle of Mexicans. Yeah. Those. So yeah, so okay. I'm like, oh, you guys, I'm like, you fucking stoners, obviously, and they were, so I picked them right, you know what I mean? I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, you have some of this, because like I'll give them the gummies, and then Evan's at the back, and he's like, yo, they're not real, are they? And I'm like, I mean, I'm stoned, and I don't know what's going on.
So the crowd, the packed crowd in the room goes, oh, haha, funny joke at the comedy show, not thinking that Kyle actually gave.
I didn't sell them, so I'm not a drug dealer. I just gave them, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you don't know how potent they are. You don't know their tolerance. You could have fucked them up.
Yeah, but you saw these kids.
Yeah, I know, but what if you...
And I smoked with them after they're fine. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like they could just pretend and then you find out they're 17.
Yeah,
and then...
that's true. And then I'm even cooler. Then I'm a legend at the local school.
Went to a comedy show. The scouts were gave me pot.
And then I had to go home and study for the SAT.
You're giving candy to children, dude. Like, how is that something you want to brag about? Like,
that's so good. Yeah, so the Evan's at the back, like the.
Yeah, so I yell out. I go, "Oh, they're not real, are they?" And Kyle goes,
"Well, I'm stoned." I'm like, "No, these are real good." I was like, "These are real strong." I was like, "I don't know, is he teeing me up or something?"
They're real fake.
Yeah. And then he's like, "No, they're fake, aren't they?" And then I caught on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, man, they're fake." And then, but I'm so stoned, I couldn't even wink. It's like the slowest wink ever.
It's just double blinking.
And then finished the set with sound. After that, I think I just done something else or whatever, didn't I?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or I made a joke about like, oh, if I didn't get arrested, imagine that, like, I'd be the worst in prison, I'd be getting raped straight away. Like, oh, what are you in for? I smoked so much coke. I made somebody. I'm in for gummies, lad. I'm in for gummy bears, you know what I mean?
Yo, but like, I understand that, but the second you walked on stage was legit like 25 seconds after one of the bouncers walked out of the room.
Who apparently was... What was he?
Dude, he kicked somebody out for eating KFC.
Yeah, exactly.
If they got kicked out for fucking chicken salt to chips, then you're getting kicked out for gummy bears.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, yeah, but he left, hadn't he? So it was perfect timing. And then did he come out after I said or something like that or whatever? So that was the gods. That was the weed gods. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. that was them going wild. And then, but then, did he, what happened? Because I never saw him again. Because remember that night with the dumplings? People put in trays of dumplings. Where was he then?
I had so many dumplings.
Yeah, so where was he then? They were throwing him on my mouth, Jonas.
That was midweek.
Oh, he's only on weekends?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, because it's like...
I love how we just glossed over the fact that people were throwing dumplings in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, that was it. This was I was doing anything. Even in that show, I wouldn't even do crowd work. I was doing everything but.
Oh, at that show, I definitely cut off a man's dreadlock and tried to swallow it.
This is... Why didn't you eat the dumplings? The dumplings was a hit.
I don't know, it might have fish in it. No, but that wasn't the same night. No, it was like the second last night of the festival.
But I'm saying it was anything goes sort of vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like after I was giving away drugs and shit like that, it was like... And then I came back the other
Anything
night,
goes
and I had cocaine in my hands, and I had LeBron James stood on top of the crowd, like the talent, everybody like...
It was a good festival, man. It was just baby powder. And
I'm like... that dry mouth, like, oh, what the...
Like, is that cocaine? And you're like, no, it's baby powder.
It's like, how much do you think I've got here?
Yeah, I was trying to sell it as actual drugs, but you're like, no, it's actually just I can't afford it.
So then, so we got away with it, didn't we, lad? Because that would have been, you would have cancelled your show, they would have cancelled all your other ones.
Yeah. Because I'm in there for my solo show and a late night show.
Yeah.
For this past year, last year, and probably next year.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, it is a fucking sound venue, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like, us that are like fucking, you know, young, I wouldn't say young ones, quite frankly, you know what I mean? And then, there is an older venue, because it's Terry, and then all the English, British shows, you know what I mean? Which I do, and stuff like that, but it's kind of like, it's like an old school English pub in it, and then it got wild overnight, you know what I mean? Like that room was sick, like it was pumping, wasn't it? Yeah.
Just crammed a bunch of degenerates into the place.
Literally. Pussy milk.
She still likes the shit.
Oh yeah, she still likes mine as well, for sure.
Oh man, if it wasn't too late.
Just tell the crowd she was openly on meth. She is that show. Is that what I missed it? Didn't I?
Yeah. She said that she used to do meth. She wasn't on meth.
Ah, okay.
Wait, was she on meth?
No. This one I wasn't there. Yeah. She was like skinny as fuck. But she was like sending. She was like messaging me. Well, she was messaging everybody, wasn't she? Because George was like, you know this girl? I was like, do I fucking know her? She wouldn't fucking
It's Pussy Milk.
Yeah, it's Pussy Milk. That was her Instagram name, was Pussy Milk. But then she called, what was her actual name? Well, who knows?
Pussy Milk.
Yeah, Pussy Milk, of course, yeah. This was full fat. Milk, by the way, not semi-skimmed.
But also, if you're watching, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, she knows. She's a legend.
Yeah. But she used to be like a DJ groupie. And then she got to a certain age, and now she's like, oh, I love comedy, and now she wants to start doing comedy.
Oh, sick.
That's the one thing I hate about.
I mean, I would book that just to have Pussy Milk on the poster. You would want to see that in your email. Pussy Milk, 7 minutes next to the name.
Oh, 7 minutes of Pussy Milk.
That's so for 7 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've got Cedric the Entertainer. It's been done. Pussy Milk is the new.
It's been done. Hamburger.
There you go. Escalade. He's a basketball player, but he's black, so it's context.
Fair.
Who else did you go? Oh, there was a guy in America I knew from Baltimore, Dark Mark. He's a black guy, obviously. Like Wesley Snipes, Dark.
She'd be the whole.
Kyle, the Entertainment Legacy. I've been going by that.
Oh, you're now the entertainment?
Well, in Liverpool, they bring me up there as well because the story about, remember me and Erica and Molly on the wedding? And the mum brought me up as Kyle, the Entertainment Legacy.
No.
Like not the entertainer, the entertainment. So that's anything. I could be balloon animals, comedy, you know what I mean, whatever. I'm in a suit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, and then I just went by that for like the last 2 weeks before I left. And I forgot about it. And then last night you brought me up. I was like, oh yeah, that's funny, yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing that for sure.
Oh, you love doing gigs that aren't comedy shows.
No, this was a comedy show. This was like at the Jack in Hot Water last night.
Oh no, not that show. I'm talking about like that wedding thing.
Oh, I mean,
and then like the Portuguese birthday party we did in the apartment.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so funny. That was hilarious. I said, do you want to go first? You were like, no. And then the MDMA, just like, obviously I was fucking bothered, you know what I mean? It was in a house show, but they were sound, you know what I mean? Stuck around, they were all sound. But then, after my 20, the MDMA had kicked in.
Because they were all dancing. Popped their MDMA, stopped the dance floor, Kyle did a set while they were all going up.
I think they were like popped it for the comedy though.
Yeah. Well, I think they popped it for the comedy because they didn't know comedy was happening.
Did they? I mean,
fucking birthday girl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you ever sleep with her?
No, I didn't actually. Yeah, because I was with Calissa and that and stuff like that, and then that was it. And then I don't know why she. I should have hit up in Sydney. She kind of looked like a
so wait,
Down syndrome J-Lo, didn't she? I'm still Jenny with a cock. Yeah, so that was good. But I'll do anything because I see it as like I've heard mad stories where like you know what I mean, like you got Richard Pryor, he used to do it in strip clubs and stuff like that. I've heard like Neil Hamburger open for like Tenacious D and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he's still there opener now.
Yo, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's I mean Neil Hamburger is like the whole point is like you meant to hate him or whatever. Yeah. And they don't want to see comedy at a fucking rock and roll show, so that's the whole.
No, they used to have it a ton, man. Like comedians used to open for musicians.
I mean, yeah, but if you're not expecting it, you kind of like you just want to see Tenacious D, don't you? Like,
yeah,
comedy, the openers don't get enough respect.
Yeah, but Tenacious D is not a rock show. That's comedy.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, I don't think like nobody would know who he is. He's not famous enough to be like, you know what I mean? He's comedians know him, but like. True, I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, this is just.
But anyway,
that's all my point.
Yeah.
You couldn't let me have it. Why you fight me on this? Weird. Yeah, so like I like that. I mean, obviously it's a paid gig, you know what I mean? Like some of them are because you get paid to fucking take it in the face, you know what I mean? It's like just below corporate, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like money wise and size and stuff.
Like it's good money to just eat some shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And the corporate is great money, but you're definitely gonna eat shit. You know what I mean? With this, it's like, oh, you can make it work or whatever. So I love that, and then also I pride myself on being able to do any gig. Like I'm like, put me on a fucking boat, put me on a fucking island, put me anywhere. You know what I mean? A fucking jail, I can host it. You know.
Where's the weirdest place that you've done a gig?
The weirdest. I mean, I guess the Lebanese wedding.
A Lebanese wedding?
Yeah.
Were you even invited?
With Reuven and Sam, yeah, this was ages ago, and like nobody fucking spoke English. They certainly didn't understand what I was saying. You know what I mean? Well, it was Reuven's barber, so Reuven's just sold them on this. You know what I mean? He's got this great clothes.
He's selling?
Exactly. It's like just in like a 5-minute haircut and he's bald. He's flipped them on this. You know what I mean? Somehow. And then, like, you know what I mean, get there, to all the meal and all that, and it's like big money Lebanese weddings, you know what I mean? Like, this guy, they're on like a throne, the wedding party's on like a big throne, the wedding and bride. And when I was on, the groom goes like that to the best man, like while I was on, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, hurry up and finish after that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Sam did alright, and then Reuven, but it was like, it shouldn't have been up there, you know what I mean?
So I know for like Indian people, having like white people at your wedding is like a sign of wealth. Is it the same as things? Yeah.
I thought it was like giving away like fucking goats and all that. You know, like what do they call dowries or whatever?
Yeah.
The dowry, the bigger the dowry, the more expensive the more wealthy you are as well, I guess.
Oh, like I think that plays into it, but like if they're like, I remember going to a Sri Lankan wedding, and it was one of those things where like they put us at the fucking front because they're like showing us off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? This house way at the back.
Yeah.
And then there was like a kids table who spoke English, so I was like using one of the kids to translate and stuff. Like thinking back on it, it's funny, but obviously there I was bombing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man, I did comedy at a quarantine facility.
Oh, I remember that,
Yeah, in Howard Springs.
Did you make the news for that? Oh no, you fucking snitched. You touched on that girl. That poor girl.
Fuck her, man.
I mean, where was she going to go? It's in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. She jumped the fence.
Or did she get
She got caught, and then she got put in another room that was 24-hour surveillance by a cop. $5,000 fine.
Wow. No jail time? Okay. I'm sure you could get out of that pleading like mental insanity or something, maybe.
It was so nice in that thing though. Like I don't know why she left. We had trivia, we could go swimming, I taught yoga, there was a HIIT workout class. I did a fucking gig.
Yeah, so how was the gig? I remember from the photos posted, so you're on your balcony, everybody's on their balcony or not?
No, so some people were on their balcony and then socially distanced in seats a meter away.
Next to the other people,
you couldn't come closer than a meter.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you can still do that. That's all right.
Yeah, but then it's in Northern Territory during wet season, so I did like 10 minutes and then it started fucking pouring down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man, it was so terrifying. One night we lost power.
Oh yeah, that'd be blackout central there.
Dude, when you're in a quarantine facility and you lose power in like a fucking cabin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought we were done.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Power, everything, electricity, everything, yeah. Really? No, I thought you meant like, I thought there'd be like, maybe like
like a backup generator.
Something like that.
No.
Even for like the main.
It was out for like an hour.
Emergency light. Oh,
and then we all just started like coming outside. It was pouring rain. We're like, are we gonna be okay?
So you got heckled by the rain. The rain. The rain walked you.
Dude, and the fucking birds out there. Yeah. I'm like, I need to stop the show.
And how was you just obviously a cappella, weren't you?
Yeah,
that's true. I've done a few random ones, like people like, oh, can you talk on my birthday, you know what I mean? Like it's more of a speech, but.
Do you ever do like in the street,
people, you know
like?
What I mean? Oh,
I guess that's more flyer.
I've done it with like a megaphone. I've crowd with people outside like Melbourne Town Hall and stuff like that, and in Edinburgh and shit like that. But I mean, it's not really a gig, is it? Yeah. You just harassing people.
Sorry, can you say that word again?
Harassing.
Okay, I thought you were harassing people.
Harassing people. I mean, I'm on stone, so yeah.
Just fits in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, hello, little boy. He's like, I'm a midget. I'm like, oh, goddamn, I'm Blake.
Oh, that'd be the Edinburgh version.
Yeah. And then I've just done random. I've hosted like Battle of the Band shows, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Yeah. But that's just keeping morale up in it, you know what I mean? And shit.
Well, like I've hosted bingo and stuff.
Yeah.
Where like I'm not even calling names. It's just like hosting a game show.
Yeah. Trivia and shit like that as well. Yeah. I've done that for ages. Are you still? What are you doing? It's not bingo. It's dabbers bingo, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's not like it's like cool hipster bingo.
Yeah. Are you back doing it again or what?
Yeah, I think I'm doing one like next week.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, nice. You have to get me onto that. They're all in London now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's worth it, money wise.
Okay, I'll tell you about it after this.
Yeah, it's nice. We're talking a bit too much inside baseball here.
These cute sweaters.
Exactly. We're on 25 minutes. Oh, we've got 5 more minutes. What do you want to talk about then?
Fuck, man, that won't fucking breathe.
Because we're going to get some 20 pence wings after this.
20 pence wings. I'm so fucking.
It can't be chicken, it's got to be quail. At this
point,
and
they're big, they're thick.
And
quail's more expensive than chicken.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's smaller though.
Mostly batter too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gross.
I mean, I don't really eat quail that much, to be brutally honest, I feel like. This guy walking in. You got any quail? What did you say to me?
I saw that on TikTok. People doing like quail eggs from the grocery store and then like putting them under a hot lamp and raising their own quails.
Really?
Yeah, like growing one from like the
and then
grocery
you
store.
breed them?
I guess, I don't know.
Could you?
Kill it.
Wait, you could buy eggs from the regular eggs from the grocery store and turn them into chickens?
You're not supposed to be able to.
Oh, so yeah.
Because they're supposed to be unfertilized.
Yeah, they'd be like morphed as well, wouldn't they? They'd be like, because all the chickens in the cage don't have like 5 wings.
But it was like quail eggs and shit. So it's like the small ones, and I guess they raised it. I don't know, it's TikTok, who knows what's real.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, they probably just fucking added to the quail and all whatever and shit like that.
Quail.
That's true. How's TikTok going? Still smashing it?
Yeah, they're doing alright.
Yeah, nice.
I posted a video of me surprising Jake, my favorite bartender.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
So what happened? Surprised me, recognized me. Then we just hugged.
I mean, I love that when you were going. So Evan, when he was stuck with me in Australia and stuff like that, that's where he shared the bed and that.
2-month trip, 2.5 years.
And then fuck it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's crazy. That's even longer than me. I was only there for 18 months. You must have got there before me.
Well, I got there in January, so I got there a little bit before you.
Oh no, you stayed after me. Sorry, that was it. Yeah.
So
you stayed for like 7
early.
months after me. Yeah. Oh no.
Well, because I went to Canada, but I don't count that because like all my shit's in Manchester.
Okay. Yeah. When you were going, he'd go home and he was surprised with all his family, and it seemed to me nobody gave a shit. Quite frankly, he was talking to his dad. He's got masks on and stuff, but his dad didn't recognise him. His dad was halfway through giving him a loan. He went to the bank or something. And he was like, Desmarais, he's like, that's my name. And then he realised like that, you're like, he didn't even realise that it was fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, man, 2 years you don't see your son. Like, I put on some fucking weight.
Yeah, exactly. And then your nan as well, did you get your nan with one?
Yeah, I got my nan.
Oh, the sister one was good actually, yeah.
My sister one, I wanted her to fucking cry. I surprised her for her 30th birthday.
Shock, wasn't it, than anything, yeah.
She cried when watching the video.
Yeah, exactly.
But me and my mom were crying, my sister's just stone cold. Like,
but that was the same with me. Everybody was like, "Fucking you back already?" I'm like, "God damn it!" Like I had to message like at least 5 people before I could get a lift from the airport. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? All the comics were pumped, but only me nan cared.
On my Instagram, like out of all the videos of surprising my family, the one surprising my favorite bartender is doing the best.
Oh, that's so funny. Because it was an actual general reaction.
Actual, he's like, "Oh, money's back."
Yeah. That's sick. That though. Yeah, because fucking Joel is the one. Oh no, I thought Joel was Jake. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's who you were thinking of.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh damn, yeah. Because that's why he was looking at me confused. But I was like, oh. But yeah, who's Joel then?
Joel is dating Beth, who also works with Jake at Bunny Jackson.
Oh, so I do know. I've met Joel a few times. Yeah. But yeah, I always see fucking Jake around and stuff like that. He's sick. What's he rapping now? He's got a brute mullet in it. Yeah. Like, no, but it's like fucking LMFAO, like Red Fuse style.
Yeah, it fucking works for him though.
It's sick though, yeah.
I mean, he's
got a big basketball fan.
So he's got a podcast about the Manchester Giants.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, he's had me on it.
Have you?
Like, what's the Zoom?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And then he asked me a bunch of questions to ask, like, David Ulf. He was like their power forward because we played together in the same like leagues growing up and that, same team and that. And it was, I can't remember the questions, it was like, why is Kyle unguardable? It was nothing to do with him, it was just like all like roast questions or whatever. You remember that one time he blocked you from like 2005 or something? It was like, fuck you, I'm a professional athlete now. But let's go back to basketball because I want to get top 5 all-time Raptors. What do you got? I know my team.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, obviously. A 2 guard.
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh, power forward, yeah.
Kawhi,
small forward, yeah.
and then we're gonna go Lowry and DeRozan. Yeah.
Over, I mean, obviously more time. Over Tracy McGrady, yeah.
Ooh.
Because you got to figure out, you got to do what career, not just them at the Raptors, how
they fit.
Yeah. Because obviously Kawhi was only there 1 year, but in winning the championship, that obviously seals him in straight away. You know what I mean?
He's in, and he's also like he's always proven himself. Like he's done well.
And Tracy McGrady, I guess he never made an All-Star while he was there and that, but I mean, like he's still.
But even like DeRozan when he left Raptors, like flourished.
Yeah.
And same with Lowry. Like Lowry did so well.
He's flourished now in the Bulls, but even then, it's not like DeRozan was a starting All-Star.
He was so good back in the day, and then he just continued to be good, especially when he left.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just couldn't LeBron, so you know what I mean. You just couldn't get LeBron broke up that franchise as well, really, to be honest. Because you couldn't get past them. I would say the same. Lowry or Muggsy Bogues was there back in the day as well.
I forgot
it was near the end, but he was a legend. You know what I mean? So. And Larry's
that's such a cheap thing though to get like Bogues on his last year and count him as a Raptor.
I mean, how old's the franchise? 98.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It definitely still counts.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would say I just love him, so I'm gonna go Muggsy Bogues. Then I'm gonna go Vince Carter, obviously. Then I don't like Kawhi, so I'm gonna go Tracy McGrady, Kabosh, and then who's his centre? Oh, you could do Siakam and then Bosh, maybe.
Siakam, yeah, okay.
You could do that. Or you could do...
That's some big guys.
I mean, Mutombo played there, but again, at the end of it, didn't fucking Patrick Ewing play there?
Patrick Ewing did not play for Toronto. What?
Somebody who's another big man. Check it out. I'm sure he was there for his last season or whatever.
There's no way.
I'm sure. No,
that'd have been way bigger.
Was it Patrick Ewing? It was one of the big 90s centres. That was there. Patrick Ewing, Raptors. Got a pictures?
No.
Oh no, Sonic he went to, and he went to Magic. Oh damn. I'm sure there was a Mutombo might have played there a bit, like near the end as well. Most famous Raptors. What's this? Yeah, of course.
Oh shit, who's on the right? Because that was almost my top 5.
Oh, it's Alonzo Mourning, yeah. I think. Oh, no respect on Marcus Gasol, but I guess he was already
there as
well, yeah.
This is boring.
The Raptors superfan? Oh yeah, sorry.
I would put Nav on for sure.
Nav 6 man of the year. He's sat close enough to the bench.
Dude, they gave him the first official. No. They didn't give him like a champion. They gave him a championship ring, but the Hall of Fame gave him like the first super fan award in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That is.
So they have like a gold turban now at the Hall of Fame.
No way.
100%.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I feel like Jack Nicholson maybe could have.
Not super fan, dude. Jack Nicholson was
I mean, not every
there.
game, that's true. Yeah.
Now was there, and he's not famous, dude.
Yeah,
he's there
true.
every game. Like
and he off his own money and stuff. Because
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was getting a fucking deal. You know what I mean? Like, same as Spike Lee. Like it looks good that he's.
But not
there,
anymore,
you know
man.
what I
Like now,
mean?
gets free tickets everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, like at other people. Oh yeah, because people want. Yeah, of course. Yeah. What's it? Was he not born in Toronto? And he's like, is he Indian or something or?
Yeah, I know. Like Brampton.
What?
Brampton?
No, I'm saying I thought he was born like in his own country, but then he moved to Canada, didn't he, or whatever, and self-made man or whatever. How did he make his money again? With property, I guess, wasn't it? It was a car dealership. Yeah. That's fucking sick. Anyway, we gotta bloody wrap it up because we gotta go get some wings.
Get some chicken wings.
Evan Desmarais, thanks for doing it, lad. I appreciate it.
Oh, he's 70?
Little LeBron, really?
Yeah.
Fucking black don't crack, you know what I'm saying? Or brown don't age. Beige don't age, that's it. Vincent, whose joke's that again?
Oh, Vincetta?
Vincetta, yeah.
Beige on age.
If you're going to give it a shot, you got to get it right.
Yeah. Brown no brown.
Thanks for doing this, and check out, it'll be out on Thursday, so 8th of June, Manchester, Creature of Comedy. Fucking check it out. I'll put the link and all that stuff like that. Who you reckon here just at the last, Toronto? In a bit, everybody. See you later.